It was supposed to be just one night. My parents had to leave suddenly. My aunt in another state had a medical emergency. I was 17, old enough to stay home alone, or at least that's what they thought. Before leaving, my dad double-checked every lock, every window. My mum hugged me a little longer than usual. "Call us if anything feels off," she said. I laughed it off. Big mistake. The house felt normal at first. I ordered pizza, turned on Netflix, kept all the lights on. Just typical Home Alone stuff. Around 9:30 p.m, I locked the front door again, just to be sure, and went upstairs to my room. That's when the first weird thing happened. My phone buzzed. Unknown number. Are you alone? I frowned. Probably a prank, I thought. I didn't reply. A few seconds later, I know you are. My stomach dropped. I checked the windows. Closed. Doors? Locked. I typed back. Wrong number. 3 dots appeared immediately. No. Right house. I tried to stay calm. Maybe someone from school messing with me? But something felt off. Then I heard it. A soft sound from downstairs, like something tapping on glass. I froze. Slowly, I stood up and opened my bedroom door. The house was quiet again. Too quiet. "Hello?" I called out. No answer. My phone buzzed again. "Don't go downstairs." I swear my heart stopped. I backed into my room and locked the door. My hands were shaking now. I called my mum. No answer. Then my dad, straight to voicemail. Another text. "You didn't listen." Then, thud. Something hit the back door. Hard. I jumped and almost dropped my phone. I opened my camera app and quietly walked to my window. From my room, I could see the backyard. At first, nothing. Then I saw it. A figure, standing near the back door. Not moving. Just watching. I ducked down instantly. My breathing got heavy. My mind was racing. Who was that? How did they know I was alone? Then my phone buzzed again. This time, it was a picture. My blood ran cold. It was a photo of my house, taken from the backyard. And in the photo, you could see my bedroom window. You could see me standing there, seconds ago. I couldn't think straight anymore. I called 911. Whispering, barely able to speak, I told them someone was outside my house. They told me to stay locked in my room. Then came the worst part. Footsteps. Inside the house. I know I locked every door, but someone was inside. Slow, heavy footsteps creaked across the floor downstairs. Then the stairs. Step. Step by step. Coming up. I pushed my dresser against the door and hid in the closet, holding my breath. The footsteps stopped right outside my room. Silence. Then, a soft knock. 3 times. My phone lit up again. Open the door. I covered my mouth to stop myself from crying. Then, the doorknob slowly started turning. It rattled against the lock. Once, twice, then it stopped, and I heard a whisper from the other side. "I know you're in there." Minutes felt like hours. Then suddenly, sirens, loud, getting closer. The footsteps rushed away from my door. I heard something crash downstairs, a back door slamming open. Police arrived within seconds. They searched the entire house, but no one was there. Here's the part that still messes with me. The police checked all entry points. The back door lock? Broken. From the inside. And the final thing? The number that texted me didn't exist. No record, no trace. Like it was never there. I don't stay home alone anymore. Because whoever that was, they didn't just know I was alone. They knew exactly where I was. And sometimes, late at night, I still get that feeling, like someone's watching, waiting for me to be alone again. It started with a sound that shouldn't have been there. A soft, slow click. Ethan froze halfway down the stairs. He lived alone. He knew he lived alone. The house was quiet again, but something felt wrong. Not the normal kind of silence. This one felt heavy, like the house itself was holding its breath. He checked the front door. Locked. Back door? Locked. Windows? All shut. He exhaled, trying to laugh it off. "Oh, old houses make noise," he muttered. But deep down, he knew better. Ethan had just moved into the house 3 weeks ago. It was cheap, too cheap for a place that size, but he didn't question it. Big backyard, quiet neighborhood, no nearby neighbors. Perfect. Or at least, that's what he thought. The first week was normal. The second week, things started changing. Cabinet doors he knew he closed would be open in the morning. Lights would flicker, just once, like someone testing them. And then there were the footsteps. Always late at night. Always above him. But tonight was different. Tonight, he wasn't ignoring it. Ethan grabbed a kitchen knife and slowly walked upstairs. Each step creaked louder than it should. "Hello?" he called out. No answer. At the top of the stairs, the hallway stretched into darkness. His bedroom door was slightly open. He never left it open. A cold chill crawled up his spine. He pushed the door slowly. Inside, everything looked normal. Too normal. Bed made. Desk clean. Closet closed. But something felt off. Then he saw it. His laptop. It was open. Ethan was sure he had shut it before going downstairs. He stepped closer. The screen lit up. A video was playing. Grainy, black and white. At first he didn't understand what he was looking at. Then his stomach dropped. It was his room. Same angle, same bed, same desk. But the footage wasn't live. It showed him, standing exactly where he was now, watching the screen. Ethan stumbled back. That's not possible. The version of him in the video slowly turned his head and looked directly into the camera, smiling. The laptop suddenly went black. Behind him, creak. The floor shifted. Someone was in the hallway. Ethan spun around. Who's there? Silence. Then, step. Slow. Heavy. Not hiding anymore. Ethan rushed to the door and slammed it shut, locking it. His hands were shaking so badly he could barely hold the knife. Call the police, he whispered to himself. He reached for his phone. No signal. Of course. No signal. The footsteps stopped right outside his door. Then came the voice. Soft, calm, almost identical to his. Ethan, open the door. His blood ran cold. No. A pause. Then the voice again. Why not? It's your house. The doorknob started turning. Slowly. Testing. Ethan backed away. This isn't real. This isn't real. Then the voice changed. Deeper. Wrong. You shouldn't have moved in. Bang! The door shook violently. Again. Bang! Wood cracked. Ethan ran to the window, trying to open it. Stuck. Paint sealed. It wouldn't budge. Behind him. Crack! The door splintered. A hand pushed through the broken wood. Long fingers. Too long. Gripping the edge. Ethan screamed and rushed past, bolting into the hallway. He didn't look back. He couldn't look back. He sprinted down the stairs, nearly slipping. The front door, just a few steps away. Freedom. He grabbed the handle. Pulled. It didn't open. Locked. From the outside. Slowly, he turned around. At the top of the stairs, something stood there. Tall. Too tall. Its face hidden in shadow. But its shape was his. It tilted its head, like it was studying him, learning him. Then it spoke, perfectly mimicking his voice. You already let me in. The lights went out. The next morning, a neighbour reported the front door wide open. Police arrived. The house was empty. No signs of struggle, no blood, nothing stolen. Just one thing. Upstairs, in the bedroom, on the desk, a laptop, still on, playing a video. The footage showed an empty room, silent, still, until the door slowly opened and Ethan walked in. He sat down, looked directly into the camera, and smiled.